Okay, so what I'm going to do is maybe just show you a little bit more in depth on how I would create different types of fitting text to path in this situation. So, normally I always just start out with a new pattern, put whatever dimensions you want based on maybe the size of the project you're going to be working with. In this case, I just put a 12 by 12 in. If you come over to your ellipse tool and hold down the control key, you can draw and pull it out with the left mouse button. You can get whatever size you want. So, if you want, and then you can get a precise. If you lock in your lock here and you want a 9-inch diameter circle, hit it there, and that creates a perfect 9-inch circle. Now, if you hit just hit P on your keyboard, it puts it dead center of your project, so you know that you're always working in the center for your layout. Then, obviously, the easiest thing, as others have talked about, type any type of text you want. Have a great day. And then I can just relatively scale it up to whatever size I want for the design. If you hit P again on your keyboard, just get out of there, just select it without it being there, so you'll have the boxes under here. Just hit P, puts it back into the center, and you know you're working in the dead center of the project again. And then all you have to do is go up to text, fit it to path, choose obviously where you want this to go. I want it pretty much dead center on my 6 right here, half of my design, and there you have it. Now you can put it right down wherever you really want it to be. You can put it down and put it right on the circle, but you're not going to use the circle anyways. And then all I do is just select these, and naturally if you delete it, you have to convert these really to curves, and then you can work independently from each other. So what I do is I select them both and then go up to Object, Convert to a Curve, and then that gives me the option to get rid of this circle, and there I am left with my text. So that's one way, quick and easy, to get the text to fit around a circle. There's no, like others have said, there's no reason to create a half circle if that's what you're going to do. And it is delete the circle to begin with anyways. So now let's just get out of this. I'm going to delete this. We're going to start out with our 12 by 12 project again, but this time what I want to do is I want to input, say we just got a different design, we want to fit text around a different style of design. So what I'm going to do is just bring in this Mother's Day clip art that I have, throw it in here, make it up to whatever size I want. Doesn't really matter because I'm not technically going to use this, but if I wanted to, I surely could. And the point is that I'm just going to show you a little bit, some options of how you can fit text around something like this. And what I do is go over to my Bezier tool and just kind of get the arc that I want here and start drawing my Bezier curve there to possibly there and maybe about right there. And so that creates my Bezier line. And then what I want to do is convert it to a curve. So I come up to my shape tool here. You'll see it turns it all to blue. Find the center, put a node on there, and convert it to a curve. And then I can start to peel this out and start to design it to the heart shape I want. Go to the next segment, same thing. Put it on there, right click, convert it to a curve, and then pull it out. And the thing is that you can get in here and tweak this up a little bit more if you want to do that. Get it outside, you can tweak it however you want to do it. And then I come over here, find the midpoint somewhere around there. It doesn't have to be perfect for what I'm doing. Then pull it out again, find the curve there, and obviously I'm doing this really quick, and we're going to convert this to a curve and pull this out here and get it to some relative shape, and then I can adjust these as well to get these in here. You'll put out your lines, and then I can affect this more or less however I want the curve to go. But this is good enough for me. I don't, I'm not gonna get too crazy about it. So that's my curve now, and then all I need to do is, because this is a Bezier line or some sort of a line to follow the path, now all I have to do is type in some text here and say hope, let's just do it this way. Hope you have the best day ever. And say I want to get that fit to this passum, in here. And so we'll stretch this out a little bit. Again, I can hit P, get out of there, and just select it first. And I can hit P again and put this in the center so I know it's within my dimensions of my layout. And then again, just go up to text, hit fit to path, and then you can see here is I have I can change this any way I want to give it the best look. And sometimes it's not always going to look good. Maybe you want to shrink this text up and just say, hope you have, and then the best day ever, and do it in 2 segments. So, here you can do this and draw it out, but this gives you an idea, and you can put it in here like this. So whatever works, you have the adjustment. You can break this up any way you want. Then once you have that curve like that, now you can really go in here and fine tweak this if you want by just going up to Object, break the text apart, and then break the artistic side of this. And now here I can get in here, double click on this, and then I can start to rotate however I want to give this the best look. I can choose just my E by going up to Object, break that apart, and now I can just work with the E, double click that, and now I can rotate this any way I want. I can move it out, I can move it down, and that's the cool part. Once you have this anywhere where you want it now in relationship to your curve or line, once you have it to where you want it, then you can group all of this together. Actually, you can really create the line. Whoop, I didn't want to pull that down, so let me just delete that. But now what I can do is take the text and the line itself, convert it to curves, and now that I've done that, right, I can get rid of them both, and I'm left with the text. Or I can just bring it back, right, and just get rid of the Bezier curve itself, and there I'm left with my Mother's Day and hope you have the best day ever. So something like that, and then you can fine tweak your text any way that you want based on the curvature that you're working with. So hopefully that will help some and kind of explain real quick how I do it.